Coming from the Concertgebouw Orchestra quite 12 years ago, but still, I had a great time there for 16 years as the leader, the concertmaster. I know that there are a lot of, I would say, things which happens in Amsterdam is equal to Boston. For instance, the great orchestra combined with a great hall. That is something similar, and what I experienced at the rehearsal here in Tanglewood is that although they are not in their own hall here, they bring their own acoustic with them. And that is something wonderful, to see an orchestra which is not dependent on the hall, but actually is carrying the sound of the hall with them. And that is something great to experience as a conductor, and to hear that they carry their own sound. And that's the thing which we are always talking and working on at the Concertgebouw. Try to take that wonderful combination of orchestra and building with us wherever we go. And so that's a thing I recognized with the orchestra. They're extremely fast. And you have to put a program together like this in 2 rehearsals. A little bit time for rehearsing here and there, and then the dress. And if you have a menu like we are presenting here in Tanglewood, like a modern piece, the Brahms Romantic Violin Concerto and the classic Beethoven Symphony, it's like a very good meal. And you can see that all these styles are integrated in the orchestra, and they know exactly how to change from styles and phrasing, and that's wonderful to see how fast that goes. I think that although a lot of people are playing on great instruments, I think the hall is the orchestra's greatest instrument, and I cannot wait to be in that hall with that fantastic orchestra. Talking a little bit about the program, first of all, it is a huge joy for me to play with Emanuel Ax. I have quite a long relationship now with him, and it is always wonderful to see and to hear what kind of natural player he is. If he's playing Beethoven or Mozart or Brahms, for instance, you don't ever think that he is playing the music. He is the music, and that's something which I admire about him, and it makes it always easy for the orchestra to get into this world wherever he is in, because he is showing us exactly what he wants. So it is fantastic to work with him. The piano concertos of Beethoven, the structure we are in, which is needs freedom, but within the framework of how it is written. If you go to Rachmaninoff, it's a completely different thing. With the Rachmaninoff, I think we are searching for incredible freedom, and at the same time we should be very careful with emotions with this piece. It is an extremely emotional piece, and at the same time we got to be careful with sentiment. And so if there are emotional parts, of course we need to show that, we need to express ourselves, but the sentiment is always something I would like to avoid. because in my opinion it is it's not a clean feeling. You go back into your mind and then you see some pictures and then you put this emotion with these pictures and then all kinds of things are appealing. Indulgence with this piece doesn't work. It has to flow, and so we are walking a very thin line of freedom, emotions, and I would say sentiment, which is not the right way how to play this piece. Too much sentiment. Virtuosity, very important in this piece. Speed, we need to have incredible speed, but also not too fast, because then it will blow in your face, this piece. So it has everything to do with timing, and cannot wait to start to work with them.